The casting for the 1957 film Sweet Smell of Success was a careful process. Burt Lancaster, already a star, was cast as J.J. Hunsecker. His production company produced the film, so his involvement was crucial. Tony Curtis was chosen for the role of Sidney Falco. The film needed a fresh face that could handle the complex character. Curtis, known for lighter roles, wanted to prove his acting skills in a dramatic part. The chemistry between Lancaster and Curtis was tested to ensure they could convincingly portray the tense relationship on screen. The auditions were rigorous, with actors reading multiple scenes to find the right fit for each character. The casting decisions were pivotal, shaping the film's dynamic and the intense performances that defined it. In the 1957 film Sweet Smell of Success, the director Alexander Mackendrick used a sharp and clear style to show the dark side of New York City's powerful people. He was influenced by his background in making documentaries, which made his storytelling direct and factual. Mackendrick worked closely with the actors like Burt Lancaster and Tony Curtis to make sure they understood their characters deeply. He guided them to act in a way that felt real and showed the tough world of the city. The camera work and lighting were also key, creating a mood that felt tense and urgent. This helped the audience feel the pressure the characters were under. The director's way of working made the movie feel like a real look into the lives of ambitious people who will do anything to succeed. Mackendrick's leadership on set was firm, but open, allowing for a true team effort in bringing the story to life. The result was a movie that still speaks to audiences today about the cost of power and fame. Welcome to our look at the 1957 film Sweet Smell of Success, a movie that takes you into the world of a powerful newspaper columnist named J.J. Hunsecker and a press agent willing to do anything to get ahead. It's a tale that shows just how far people will go for power and success. As we dive into this classic, you'll find out many surprising, funny, and even sad facts about what went on behind the scenes and on the screen. When it comes to the characters, it's hard to pick just one favorite because they all bring something special to the story. But if I had to choose, the role of Sidney Falco stands out. He's someone who finds himself in tough spots, but always tries to wiggle his way out, showing us the lengths some would go for fame. And speaking of fascinating facts, did you know that the famous jazz score you hear throughout the movie was almost not part of it? The producers initially wanted a more traditional soundtrack, but the jazzy tunes ended up becoming a character of their own, setting the mood perfectly for the New York City nightlife. Now, we're curious about your connection to Sweet Smell of Success. What's your most treasured memory or personal experience with this movie? Your stories and memories are important to us, and we'd love to hear them in the comments below. So, please share and join us in celebrating this unforgettable piece of cinema history. The 1957 film Sweet Smell of Success took viewers to the heart of New York City with its authentic set design and real locations. The production team faced the challenge of filming in busy city streets, which required careful planning to manage the crowds and traffic. They filmed at night to capture the city's nightlife and used hidden cameras to film actors without drawing public attention. This approach gave the film a realistic feel, showing the city as it truly was. The use of new camera techniques allowed for sharper images and smoother movements, adding to the film's dynamic look. The crew worked closely with the city officials to ensure safety and minimize disruption during the shoots. Despite these challenges, the team's efforts paid off, creating a movie that brought the energy and rhythm of New York City to the big screen. Sweet Smell of Success is a film that stands out for its strong performances and engaging storyline. Burt Lancaster and Tony Curtis deliver some of the most memorable acting in cinema, portraying complex characters in a New York City setting that feels alive and pulsing with energy. The film follows Sidney Falco, a press agent entangled in the schemes of a powerful columnist, J.J. Hunsecker, who uses Sidney to break up his sister's romance with a musician. The narrative weaves through the darker side of the city's life, showing the lengths people will go to for success and the consequences of manipulation. The dialogue is sharp and memorable, often laced with a biting cynicism that reflects the film's critical view of the media landscape. Despite the film's abrupt ending, it leaves a lasting impression with its portrayal of resilience and the triumph of personal integrity over corruption. Overall, Sweet Smell of Success offers a captivating look at the ambitions and moral choices of its characters, set against the backdrop of a city that is as much a character as they are. The film Sweet Smell of Success has a score that closely follows the story and feelings of the characters. The music was created by Elmer Bernstein, a well-known composer. He worked with musicians to make sounds that fit the dark and sharp mood of the movie. The jazz pieces in the soundtrack help show the busy life of New York City and the tense relationship between the characters. The music is like another character in the film, telling part of the story without words. It changes with the scenes from fast and loud to slow and soft, guiding the audience through the emotions of the film. The musicians played a big role in bringing Bernstein's ideas to life, making a soundtrack that stays with you after the movie ends. In the world of classic cinema, behind-the-scenes stories often reveal as much drama as the films themselves. Burt Lancaster, known for his strong presence, chose roles that differed from the norm. His decision to play Moses in a television epic after turning down a similar biblical role in Ben-Hur highlights his approach to selecting parts that suited him, despite his personal disbelief in religion. Martin Milner, who grew up surrounded by the film industry through his parents' professions, brought a unique perspective to his work. Meanwhile, Ernest Borgnine's firm stance against being forced into a role by Lancaster's production company shows the intense negotiations and conflicts that can occur off-screen. These incidents reflect the actors' dedication to their craft and their desire to shape their careers on their own terms. The 1957 film Sweet Smell of Success has scenes that stand out for their strong storytelling and visual style. The direction by Alexander Mackendrick showcases New York City as a powerful backdrop to the drama. The performances, especially by Burt Lancaster as the ruthless columnist J.J. Hunsecker and Tony Curtis as the ambitious press agent Sidney Falco, show the intense and often dark nature of their characters. The cinematography by James Wong Howe uses sharp contrasts and unique angles to create a sense of tension and unease. These elements combined make the audience feel the weight of the characters' decisions and the harshness of the world they inhabit. The filmmakers and actors aim to create a realistic and gripping portrayal of the time, focusing on the theme of power and how it corrupts. Their work allows viewers to feel the emotions and conflicts of the characters, making the film memorable even decades later. In a notable shift of roles, Burt Lancaster, after considering Orson Welles for the part of a powerful columnist, chose to take on the role himself following his previous film's success. This decision also led to Tony Curtis being cast as the ambitious press agent. Meanwhile, Paul Frees, known for his radio work, had his career interrupted by military service during World War II, including participation in the D-Day landings and subsequent recovery from injuries. Adding to its acclaim, the film holds a spot in the official top 250 narrative feature films list on Letterboxd, marking its significance in cinema history. The 1957 film Sweet Smell of Success had a strong effect on society and culture. It showed the dark side of ambition and the power of the press in a way that was new and shocking at the time. The movie made people talk about the influence of media on public opinion and personal lives. It also showed the city life in New York with all its challenges and excitement. The characters in the film, like the powerful columnist and the desperate press agent, became examples of how far people would go for success. This story made viewers think about their own values and the moral choices they make in life. The film's sharp dialogue and style also left a lasting mark on how movies are made and told stories. In the landscape of Hollywood's golden era, Lauren Tuttle stood out with her significant achievements in radio and television, earning her 2 stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Her talent was recognized at 18760 Vine Street for radio and 7011 Hollywood Boulevard for television. Tony Curtis, a well-known actor of the time, faced personal challenges and underwent 3 years of treatment for alcohol and drug addiction at the Betty Ford Clinic. Meanwhile, Bess Flowers carved a unique niche for herself as a supporting actress, participating in over 800 films throughout her 41-year career. She graced the screen in 25 films nominated for Best Picture, contributing to 5 winners, and was lovingly referred to as the Queen of the Hollywood Extras for her extensive work. The 1957 film Sweet Smell of Success received positive reviews for its sharp dialogue and strong performances, especially by Burt Lancaster and Tony Curtis. Critics praised its portrayal of the dark side of New York City and the power struggles within the media. The film did not win major awards at the time, but has since been recognized for its influence and quality. It was selected for preservation in the United States National Film Registry and is often cited as a great American film. The recognition of the film over time has honored the work of the cast and crew and solidified its status as a classic in film history. In the world of classic cinema, behind-the-scenes stories often reveal the dedication and unique experiences of actors. Martin Milner, known for his discipline, once found himself in a rare situation where he consumed a small amount of brandy during a shoot. This was not his usual practice, but the cold weather necessitated it, and it led to him dozing off in a car on set. Meanwhile, Burt Lancaster, a major name in film, faced his own challenges. He experienced a strong sense of rivalry with Marlon Brando, which pushed him to take on more artistic and challenging roles. This drive to be seen as a serious actor rather than just a star influenced his career choices significantly. Additionally, Lancaster was so committed to his work that he personally financed the completion of a film when funds ran low, ensuring the project's completion. These instances highlight the personal investments and competitive spirit that drove actors of that era. During the filming of Sweet Smell of Success, the cast and crew faced the challenge of shooting in the bustling streets of New York City. They often worked late at night to capture the essence of the city's nightlife. Burt Lancaster, known for his intense preparation, would stay in character even off camera, which sometimes intimidated other actors. Tony Curtis, on the other hand, was known for his charm and used it to lighten the mood on set. The director, Alexander McKendrick, pushed for a realistic feel, which meant filming on location in actual bars and alleys, giving the film its authentic look and atmosphere. The tight shooting schedule and real-life settings made the production tough, but rewarding for everyone involved. In the world of classic cinema, Burt Lancaster stands out not just for his acting skills, but also for his personal life, being the father to Bill Lancaster. His contributions went beyond the screen, as seen in 1987 when he was honored for his significant support to Aid for AIDS, even lending his image for their holiday greeting. Meanwhile, Paul Frees, another talent from that era, showcased his exceptional voice acting abilities. He was so skilled that he single-handedly voiced every character on his radio show, The Player, a testament to his remarkable versatility in the industry. The 1957 film Sweet Smell of Success is a significant work in the history of cinema. It is known for its sharp dialogue, dark style, and the way it showed the power of the media. The movie's story of a powerful columnist using his influence for personal gain has been a reference point for many films about media ethics and the dangers of power. Its style influenced the look and feel of later movies, especially those set in New York City. The film's portrayal of ambitious characters and moral choices set a standard for character development in cinema. It has inspired directors and writers to explore similar themes in their work, making it a key film for understanding the evolution of storytelling in movies. Sweet Smell of Success remains a critical favorite and is often studied for its technique and its sharp critique of media practices. Martin Milner, known for his role in the classic film, later starred in the television series Adam 12 as Officer Pete Mulloy, alongside Kent McCord, who played Jim Reed. Their portrayal of Los Angeles police officers brought a sense of realism to the screen, much like Jack Webb's earlier series Dragnet. Milner's career spanned both film and television, including memorable roles and collaborations with Webb. Burt Lancaster, another star from that era, earned an Oscar nomination for his role in Birdman of Alcatraz, a rare instance where his performance was recognized without the film being nominated for Best Picture. Meanwhile, Barbara Nichols shared her birthday with Dan Blocker, known for his role in the television series Bonanza. These actors' careers reflect a time of dynamic change in the entertainment industry, marked by enduring performances and significant shifts in storytelling. In the world of jazz and cinema, the selection of musicians for a film score is crucial. For this particular film, the choice fell on the Chico Hamilton Quintet, a group known for their embodiment of the West Coast and cool jazz styles that were in vogue. Their image as clean musicians was equally important, as the producers conducted thorough checks to ensure there were no drug users among them, which could have been used negatively by critics like Walter Winchell. Burt Lancaster, one of the film stars, was later celebrated for his body of work with a dedicated day during the Summer Under the Stars series by Turner Classic Movies on August 6, 2020. This honor highlighted his enduring appeal and the lasting impact of his performances. Martin Milner, another actor from the film, found a different path after his acting career, becoming a co-host of Let's Talk Hookup, a radio show for fly fishing enthusiasts starting in 1993. His involvement in this show reflects a passion for the sport and a connection with the audience that shares his interest. The 1957 film Sweet Smell of Success is a classic that has touched many lives. If you have watched this movie, we would love to hear how it spoke to you. Did it change the way you see movies? Maybe it left a strong impression that you still remember. Share your stories with us. Your experiences can shine a light on the power of cinema. If you enjoy our content, please show your support by liking, sharing, and subscribing for more discussions about the magic of movies.